means it's broadcasting on YouTube as well. Hey, uh, let's see who's on there. So let me see, and I'll get the phone number here. Hey, Healthy Lockers, welcome. Please let me know that you're here by typing in your name and city and state. Okay, and here's the call-in number. Seems like a, okay. Looks like I have a few viewers on here. All right, but do that for me if you're here. Look at my eye, y'all. I was going to cancel, but I had too many people respond to the survey when you guys registered. So I just decided to keep the game going. Hey, Beverly. Beverly, I don't think you had any hair thinning issues. I think I saw from the survey, and I meant to pull that back up to see if I can find that real quick. But I appreciate you guys answering those 3 questions. Okay, yeah, you guys are coming on now. All right, that's great. So put in your name and city and state that you're from so I can do some quick shout outs before we get started. Adjust my camera. You see my eye looks like somebody punched it. I think I scratched my cornea or something. It's crazy. So I had to take my contacts out and put these. Oh, I couldn't even find my newest glasses. These are old glasses. All right, hey, Beverly from New Jersey, Linda from Maricopa, Arizona, Lisa from Florida. Hi, Lisa. Karen from Toronto. All right, Toronto's in the house. Cynthia from, what's that? New Britain, Connecticut. Hey, Cynthia. Hi, Candy. Catherine from Augusta, Georgia. Hi, Rosalind from Lawrenceville, Georgia. How you doing, girlfriend? That's Rosalind. I might have said Robin. Who else do we have here? Verlette. Hey, Verlette from New Jersey. Yolanda from Randleman, North Carolina. Randleman, North Carolina. Hi, Yolanda. Sorry, I butchered that. Beverly, a.k.a. Bootsy from Milwaukee. Hi, Beverly. Lorna from Philly. Hi, Lorna. Sister Lorna that I know, that we always meet or try to meet at the Philly Hair Show. Let me know, Lorna. Lorraine from Cupertino, California. Let me see. Candy is from Washington, D.C. Thanks for adding that, Candy. Oh, that's my video camera. It's been on all day. Now it's acting crazy. All right, and Patricia from Virginia. All right, and I know this is the holiday weekend. I am aware. Somebody texted me and asked me if I was aware that it was a holiday, and I was like, absolutely, yeah. So whoever wants this information is going to be here, and that's what I said. So plus, I'm not doing anything. I don't really do too much of the holiday thing. Hey, Verlette, waving back to you, girlfriend. And Lorna says yes. Lorna, are you? Last I heard, you were in Hawaii. You're not in Hawaii anymore. That's been a while. We need to touch bases before Philadelphia. All right. Oh my gosh, I'm looking at my hair. All right, so yes, I have something going on with my eye there. It's very red and irritated and it's tearing. And I'm gonna need to get a paper towel, which I thought I had. I got like 10 things over here and I don't have a paper towel. So excuse me for a second and we're gonna get started. Hey, Edwina, thanks for joining us. Yes, it's the same one. Patricia from Los Angeles. Hi. Angela from Texas. All right, so a handful of you guys on here. I'll be right back. Okay, I don't like doing that, but I had to. This is crazy. So you guys know that I am dedicated and committed because I'm looking real crazy and I don't like people seeing me like this. Back home was there for 6 months. All right. Thanks, Lorna. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started. Today's topic or tonight's topic Is I'm not, and I really don't want to stay on here too long, but we'll see where the flow takes us. Lorna just came back from 2 weeks in Italy, so you're traveling, Milan and Turin. Wonderful. Okay, girlfriend, we got lots to talk about because I know you're doing or you should be doing some book writing and some coaching and things like that. So that's awesome. At least that was the last thing you were doing when I talked to you last. All right, so happy for you. Can't wait to talk to you. All right, so, all right, yeah, I have a few things. I'm sipping on some tea now. And I want you guys to start asking. Oh, let me put the number in here for you. I want you guys to call me. Somebody, I don't see her name on here. She sent me a picture. I'm gonna show it. Do I have everything in here that I need? Room. Okay. Wow, it's a bunch of you guys in here. So thanks for joining me. Let's go ahead and get started. Offers. All right. Okay. All right. First of all, can everybody see me and hear me? Okay. I need to know. It sounds like you guys can. Writing and coaching online about law of attraction, and you're doing it online. So yeah, we have a bunch to talk about. I'm going to be starting my training classes soon online as well. So absolutely. And maybe in one of the future broadcasts, we can give you a little plug or have you come on here. That'd be great for a little change up. Wonderful, wonderful. It's got a little celebrity, big celebrity, the broadcast tonight, Lorna. All right, let me put the telephone number in here. I want you guys to call me. The phone is here already. Let me see. It's 302-836-3550. I also want to do some giveaways tonight because it's raining now. When I sent out the email, it wasn't raining. It was really gorgeous. But now it's raining, and I suspect it's going to rain all day tomorrow as well. Okay, yes, everybody can see and hear me. That's wonderful. All right. And been in front of this computer for the last 2 hours. All right. Oh, press send. There's the number, y'all. So somebody call me. I'm going to be real nice to you guys this evening as we talk about thinning locks and losing our hair as we get older because of whatever. And we'll talk about those things. Thanks. Would love to talk and catch up. All right, Lorna. Thanks, girlfriend. We will do that. So tonight's topic, we're going to talk about hair loss, losing your locks. If you're going through that, those are the first people that I want to call me. So we can talk about what your regimen is. And are you guys raising your hand? Angela and Edwina. If you're raising your hand, let me see what happens when I click on this. I see a red hand. Invite as speaker. Y'all don't want to speak, do you? I don't think you do, but if you do, let me know. I haven't tried that yet, so if somebody, maybe towards the end, we can try that feature. I haven't tried that yet. All right, let's see here. Speaker. Oh, sorry, I hung up. Call back. There's something wrong there. Call me back if that was a caller just trying to call. Roger Johnson. All right. I was prompted to, or I felt compelled to do this type of broadcast because I've been introduced or I've been made aware of a product line that helps with healthy hair growth from the inside out. And so I have been using these products since February of this year. And if you guys received the email, I kind of explained that I didn't want to, I was very excited about what I was hearing. Some of the testimonials, even though some of them really sounded far-fetched. But I was also in the process of looking or researching ingredients to come up with my own line of products for to concentrate on the hair growth or for the things that help with hair thinning. So I was researching some ingredients for that. Annika, hi Annika. And once I found out that this company was already creating these type of products, I was like, okay, thank goodness, because it just takes so much to bring a product to market. You know, you got to test it, and you just got to just test everything, labels, bottles, everything, and then have people test it for several months, and it takes a while. So that's the process I was in. But I was able to grab hold of this company's products. I've been using them since February the 2nd, and I am really impressed with the results that I've been getting now. There's one product here, and we'll talk about it in a little bit. It's called Grow Elixir. Actually, this is the old label that I will be using. I'm going to start June 1st, and start using it like I should be using. I got this product in February, so it should not, I still have some left in here. So I haven't been using it the way I want to. This is probably the main product that I should be using to work with everything else. But you apply it twice a day on the thinning areas, and it's going to help. It's the only topical product that they have in the line. And from all the testimonies I've heard and I've seen, it works very, very well, especially if you're using some of the other products. But it's a product line that you ingest. There's supplements. So there's teas. There's a hair detox called Hair Tots, beautiful hair tots. There's a biotin, a natural biotin pill that you can take. It's a pill now. It used to be a capsule, but I'll show you all of this. And then there's also like a lemonade drink that I like a lot, and that's what between the teas and the lemonade drink, I do those the most. So I'm going to, first of all, my nails are just crazy. They're just crazy long. See that? I broke this one, but they're growing. So these products are full like collagen, silica, MSM, which is organic sulfur. Remember sulfur 8 from back in the day? So that helps with healthy hair growth. There's hyaluronic acid that helps to keep the moisture. That's it, right? Hyaluronic acid. It helps to retain the moisture in your hair, your skin, and your joints, the cartilages and things like that in your joint. It's like the goo in your body that keeps things together, plumps your skin out and all this kind of stuff. And you know, the side benefit of these products has been, you know, really nice complexion and the nail growth for me, and tufts of hair around my hairline. I mean, just tufts, locks that I haven't had in these areas in years. There's one, got this paper here. So just tufts of hair were growing here. So if your follicles aren't damaged, then when using these products, you're going to have a really good chance. There's another one. It's getting longer now. And then this one, I'm really impressed with this one, because you can even see that the thickness, the difference in the thickness of the hair. I'm trying to, here it is. So from here to here is where I tried to put a lock together, like a new lock. It's really hard to see. Let me turn this light off. Let me turn this light off and see if that makes a difference. Let's try it now. Yeah, that's a little better. But see, this is what the lock was. I tried to keep that hair contained in this lock, but you see how it's starting to get thicker, and it just grew into it like a big tuft of hair there, where I had to do something with it. So I had to incorporate it into this thin lock that was already trying to grow, but you see how thin it was. But you can see how much thicker my hair is coming in. And this is amazing to me. I haven't had locks here in years, like maybe 5 years or so. So not that long, maybe 3, maybe 3 years. Okay, but I was really impressed, because hair just started growing really thick around my hairline. And that's where I noticed the most, around my hairline and my fingernails. And I think I need extra help with my top. But I'm going to show you a picture. I'm going to show you a picture of my, let me see if I can pull that up real quick. Somebody sent me a picture today, and I don't see her name on here. Hold on, guys, bear with me. Oh, I think I put it in all first. Select. You should see it up on the side here. Okay, I got it under. I'm going to show you hers first. And then I'm going to show you mine. Viewer's crown, I got that. And we want to load. Okay, display the offer. Okay, so that's kind of what it looks like when you have thinning going on at the crown. When I show you mine, you're really going to see it. You're going to be like, oh my gosh, Phyllis is going through that. Yes, I am. So I'm not I don't know. I'm not too concerned with it because I think I have really good self-esteem and all that kind of stuff. And I would probably just go bald or very, very short if I needed to. I'm okay with that. But that's not how, everybody feels. So, but I don't want to come out of my locks, and I will try to keep my locks as long as I want to. So I'll just be wearing more updos, and I will probably do that for a few years until I kind of feel like it's just too much camouflaging. But I will camouflage the heck out of this scalp. But that's kind of what it looks like there. Okay. And that's what's going on. So the first signs is that, and let me tell you what some of my first signs were. And this wasn't just, this was just like at the beginning of the year, like January, February, taking a shower and, looking down, the water's going down the drain and looking on the shower floor. For the first time ever, I saw like little ringlets of very, very fine hair. And I never had hair shed like that. And that's when I became really, really concerned. So I knew that I was kind of thinning up here. This runs in my family. My sister is thinning. My mom is very thin, almost see-through up here. So I think a lot of hereditary has to do with it. So if there, and I've been doing some reading, a little bit of research, and if you don't have follicular damage, okay, your hair has a good chance of growing back and growing back healthy. So that's where these products will really help and come into play with growing new hair for you, and healthier hair. The other thing that I've noticed about the hair along my hairline is it's thicker and it's stronger, so it's not as easily to break. Like before, when I had fuzz here, it would just almost like rub away. It was very, very fragile. It would break and snap very easily. This hair actually snaps back. So the elasticity has improved in the hair as well. So that has been my experience. If you go online, if you go on Facebook, and if you put, the product line is called Flow Industry. You'll see a lot of testimonials there, but some of those testimonials are kind of hypey, or can be, with the type of hair growth they're saying they are experiencing. But everybody's different. So that could be the case, but I don't know. I know with, if it doesn't have documentation on the photo that, it has gone through the company and it's been confirmed, I would take it with a grain of salt. But yeah, somebody sent me this today, and I appreciate you. I appreciate you for sharing this. She sent me some other photos, but I think this was the best one that represented what was going on with the thinning on the top of her crown. And then for most of us, after a certain age, after age 40 or so, you may be experiencing some of this. So I want you guys to call in. I'll show you mine in a minute. I'm remove the offer. All right. And I need to know. Yeah. Let's see. How long have you been using this product? Since February. Since February, right, Alona? Right where you are showing your new growth is where mine are thinning. Yes. So, I think a lot has to do because I've always had. I feel like I've had a very healthy hair care regimen. I think my hair is maybe just a little bit longer than I really want it to be right now. I don't really think weight is an issue. My hair has always appeared to be very, very healthy, and I feel like it is. But I've just noticed I'm getting really, really thin, and because it's so long, it's kind of weighted. So I might be getting a cut pretty soon. This is really, my hair really looks crazy today, y'all. All right. So please call in. If you got some questions, there's some other things. Now I'm going to introduce the product line to you, but there's some other things that you can do to help and enhance. So that's the thing. I'm going to continue to use these products. I love the products. I love the way they taste. But I want to hear from you first before I move forward with the products, and I'll show you everything. So let me put that number again for you, because it seems like I'm talking to myself. So I like to talk to you in person. 302-836-3550. Call that number. Call me for a conversation if you have questions, because there's some other things that you can do. Oh, this is what I wanted to read. This is what this viewer said she used on her hair. I saved the email. This is her testimony. I take biotin. I use Jeraki, Jeraki, Jeraki Natural Hair Growth Tonic. and chili seed oil. Also have used emu oil, Jamaican black castor oil, along with other oils. I'll finish reading this in a second. Some brave soul is calling me now. Let me see if I don't want to mess this up. Answer first, put on speaker. Good evening, locks, coils, and twists. This is Phyllis.
Hi, Phyllis. Can you hear me?
I can hear you well. Who is this?
Okay, this is Lorraine in Cupertino.
Hi, Lorraine. How you doing?
Hi, I'm fine. Look, my situation may be a little different, but in the areas where your hair was thinning,
yes,
mine was thin. I mean, I was almost bald, actually.
Okay.
But I'm also a weight loss surgery patient.
Right, right. That affects the hair.
Of kind of forgetting that I need to be taking protein shakes every day.
Yes, yes.
And so I started adding protein shakes every day, and within a few weeks, I started seeing lots of growth.
Okay, listen, and that is so important, especially if you've had those type of surgeries. I had a client of mine went through the same thing, and she was losing her hair, and she was instructed to be very diligent with the same thing that you're telling me too. Make sure you get a sufficient amount of protein in your diet daily.
But I do believe that it comes. What I learned from having the surgery was that it came from the inside.
Yeah.
So once my body couldn't absorb the nutrients and the supplements and the vitamins and the minerals it needed, my skin got messy, my hair got bad.
Absolutely.
And so I actually work with bariatric patients, and I'm always telling them to make sure they take their protein.
Yes.
But I kind of had some health issues, and I just kind of neglected it. So I just wanted to mention that. But, I take a lot of biotin, and I had to stop taking hair, skin, and nails only because it had too much A in it for my body.
Right, right.
But anyway, I just wanted to mention that. But I just added 2 whey protein shakes a day. And literally, and my loctician kept saying, your follicles are fine.
Right.
They're still healthy. She said, we just got to get it stimulated.
Right.
And once I started getting the nutrition in, I noticed some hair growth.
Okay.
I had some other topical products.
Right.
But, my skin is so sensitive, they all made me itch or whatever.
Yeah.
This has been working the best. So I'd really be curious about the line of products you're talking about. Because anything internal
right.
make a difference. Absolutely.
And I always felt like, a lot of times when you're having issues with your hair and your skin, you're not getting the nutrition that you want. And I like to, when I share these products with my clients, I like to tell them that it's focused nutrition. For the hair. I mean, it's going to do some other things because it has some other wonderful things in it, like the collagen. That's excellent for your skin. That's excellent for your joints. So your body is going to take from it what it needs. And if you're lacking those things, especially if you are going through the thinning, it's going to help tremendously with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I just wanted to mention that.
I absolutely appreciate you mentioning, Lorraine.
Okay, and I've been using your products for years when I first got my locks, so I've been very, very happy.
All right, do you still have them? You still have your locks?
Yeah, I still have them. I'm like, this is the best thing I've ever done.
Now, let me ask you. Now, does your thinning look like the picture up top, or is your hair pretty full now at the crown?
It's getting fuller at the crown.
Okay.
It doesn't look as much like the picture.
Okay.
It had looked worse than
okay.
the picture for a while.
All right.
I mean, really, it had gotten bad, and I would literally find locks on the floor.
Ooh. Okay.
And I think it had just gotten dry, and it was just really weird.
Yeah.
And so, we decided, okay, let's look at what I can do. And so it kind of clicked that, you're not getting enough protein in.
Right.
And you need to do some other things. And so I've been really, really careful with my regime.
Okay.
And it's just getting healthier and healthier and longer. I have a ponytail today that's hanging down my neck.
Okay, great.
And when I started, it was like super, super short.
Okay, wonderful.
Even my loctician was going to make a piece for me. She does that. To add, to fill in the empty spots.
Right.
The last time she did my hair, she said, I don't think we need the piece, Lorraine. Your hair is growing in pretty fast. Okay, wonderful. All right, so you say you do a whey protein. Is there any particular brand? Because I'm sure people want to know that. I particularly, I use Syntrax Nectar proteins, but only because those are the ones that I don't have as many of.
Issues.
I got eye issues with them.
Yeah, okay.
Get a lot of gas.
Yeah. And you have those type of things you have to test out and see what works best for you. Everybody's different.
And they've got, like usually whey isolate protein is probably the one that's best bioavailable, as they say.
Okay.
And it's pre-digested. And I just do 2 30-gram shakes a day. I'm trying to get a few more in, but 2 30-gram shakes a day. And you can find them, at Vitacost, Vitamin Shop, anything
right.
like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I've even wondered if women who are thinning, I'm wondering if we just started adding some protein shakes to our diet, if that would make a difference.
It may. So I'm all for that. I'm all for a combination of things that work together as well.
Yeah.
Because it's all good nutrition, and it's gonna help out. So.
Because I think as we get older, our bodies don't absorb.
Well, Lorraine, that's what happens a lot of times. Like with I was just reading up on the hyaluronic acid. That's something that the body naturally produces.
Right.
But after the age 40, it produces it a lot less, and even less as the years go on.
Right.
So that's why we don't have all that thick hair like we did when we were younger, because it's just age, and that's what happens. Things degenerate.
Yeah.
But the good thing is, this is the good thing. If you don't have follicular damage, and what I mean by that is, and I'm saying all this so that everybody else can understand. What I mean by that, if the hair hasn't been prematurely pulled out, where there was damage to the follicle and it's scarred over, and the follicle actually closed up and cannot produce any hair. If that hasn't happened, then you have a good chance, even if you're thinning and thinning pretty severely, new hair growth can happen when you have the right nutrients.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think a combination of having the locks and getting good nutrition has been the best thing for my hair to keep it healthy.
All right, I think so too, girlfriend. Send me some pics. I would love some pics.
Okay.
Now, do you have any pics of when your hair was? Probably not, because you probably weren't trying to dwell on it like that.
They're really embarrassing, but I do have some.
Can you share?
Can I share? How do I share?
Well, just send me some pics. You don't have to show your face, or I won't show your face.
Okay, I'll send you a couple pictures.
Only if you feel comfortable. If I don't get on that's okay. I won't be offended.
Okay.
All right, girlfriend. Thanks for calling in. This is great.
All right.
Thank you. All right. Thanks, Lorraine. Wonderful. I think my hair thinning is hereditary. It's around my edges, and that's Rosalind. So yes, you want to look to the women in your family, and see what's going on with their hair. Let's see what anything is. Linda, I was taking biotin, but stopped because I began to experience lots of facial hair growth in addition to my nails and locks. So I stopped taking biotin. Well, yeah, girl, you can't have everything your way. So, all right, let me tell you, this is the thing. So we must all be around kind of like the same age, because I'm having the hairs under my chin too. And so I think I am experiencing more hair growth under my chin, and some of the gray hairs are like whiskers, like gross. So I'm going to look into the electrolysis thing. I mean, I'm going to have to handle that. I mean, that's something that's just naturally occurring. But yes, if you're taking vitamins, that's going to help with the hair growth or concentrate on hair growth, you're going to experience some hair growth other places where you're going to have hair growth. That makes any sense. Yeah. So she stopped taking them. Right now, I want to see if I can get a little thicker up here. I don't know if you guys can see, but you can see. Let me put my picture up now. Call me, 302-836-3550. And I'm not easily embarrassed about all this, because it's just something that goes on. And the more I can share with you guys, and help you guys out with all this, I'm thankful that I can do that. It appears, and this is the thing, a lot of people people think I have all this thick hair, and I don't. My hair is really fine. It's fine, it's particularly very fine. A little bit more denser around here, but it's always been fine. It's just that I kind of had a lot of fine hair, and my hair kind of breaks real easily. Not so much now, since I've been on this stuff since February. But all right, let me put up this other offer. Here's the top of my head, y'all. Let me load this up. Phyllis's crown. Do not share these on the internet. And you're going to see how wide. Look at that. That's me. My locks had gotten so thin up there, they had to be combined. And now I can't combine them anymore. I can't combine anymore without it being like a big, long stretch patch. But that's my hair at the very top. That's what my husband sees when he's looking down on me, because he's tall. All right. So that's the video loctician crown. Now along the hairline, like I said, along the hairline, like 2 inches from my hairline and back, is that has thickened up considerably. Okay. Those, you can see those locks are a lot thicker there, but right at the top center and almost the whole top, regardless of how I part it, there's a lot of space in between my locks now, and that didn't used to be. Okay, so I'm 53 years old, and I attribute it to my age and and my genes, because the women in my family are like this. Okay. All right, so that's me. I'm going to take that down. You got it? That's me. So call. I'm going through the same thing. Remove the offer. Yes, we want to do that. So those are the only 2 pictures I have right now. Okay. Somebody call me. Let me put the number in again. And I'll start going over the products. 302-836. Call and share, please, guys. This is a holiday weekend. I'm on here on a holiday weekend. I want to answer your questions. There's other things that you can do too. For Lorraine, it was the protein shakes. And I think I will try that. I'm going to research how much protein, though, you should have. She probably need a little bit more because of the surgery she had. Okay, let's talk about the products a little bit. Okay, here's the, can you guys read this? This is called Beautiful Hair Tox. The company is called Flow Industry. And how they suggest you use this, if you haven't, like I have teas here for detox. Last year I was doing another brand of tea that helped with detox. I still use that, still like that. So if you haven't done any type of detox for your body, this is a great start, and you want to take this in the evening. So 1 tea bag in the evening, 8 ounces of water, and drink that before you go to bed. That's called Beautiful Hair Tox. Look at this. Speaker. Call me back. So sorry. I'm doing something wrong there. Gosh. But this is the main one, and this is the one that I'm drinking now. See that? It's called Pre-Tea, and it has the nutrients in it. I'm not, and because of my eye. All right, let me read the ingredients. Peppermint, saw pimento, burdock root, marshmallow root, lavender, licorice, ginger root, oat straw, horsetail root, rose hip. Okay, 1 cup of steep for 2 to 3 minutes, 1 cup a day. So this is what I've been drinking. You can drink it hot and cold, and unlike the other tea, you can sweeten this. And let me show you, I'll share with you what I sweeten this with. For extra nutrients would be the organic raw honey. Okay, so it doesn't really matter what brand, just make sure that it's the it's organic and it's raw, so it's not filtered. So it's not going to be that clear syrupy. It's almost like a paste, a very thick paste. See that? It's very yeah, raw honey. Very, very sweet. But it's loaded with a lot of nutrients. And so I add that to the tea. That's what I sweeten it with, which is great because then it makes the tea taste really, really good. All right. Rosa says, I appreciate you sharing what a lot of us are experiencing. I know a girlfriend, and this is also what I know, that you guys are quietly suffering. Okay, I know that. For those of us who have the locks, I think we are just kind of more exposed because just over time, like this is the other thing, I've had my locks for 15 years. So these parts are the same parts. And over the years, they are going to get wider. And especially if you're thinning and you're losing your hair, that's going to be the first thing you notice. And it's right on top because the hair naturally separates and it's just going to be exposed. But let me tell you this, and even with this going on, I know that there are so many tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of women, particularly Black women, who are living under the wigs and the weaves and extension have a lot more of this going on because they have all that other negative stuff in their hair care going on. So just the scalp not getting sufficient circulation, the glue, the friction from the wigs, the tightness from the weaves, all of that. So they just got extra, and especially if they're our age and they're thinning. So they are really secretly suffering with this hair loss and this thinning. And I'm sure they feel more than me or other people who have the locks and been doing the locks for a while, that they cannot come out of those wigs and weaves. And so this is a product line that is going to allow me to just spread this message of healthy, focused nutrition from the inside out. I just want people to try, because we have been getting some really, really good results and testimonials. As a matter of fact, I'll pull it up one more time here. In this, actually, I'll just write it in the thing, in the chat. I'll put the link in the chat. Oh, I didn't put the number up. Enter. Oops. Enter. Okay, there it is. I had this website up. Let me see. HTTP. Healthy Hair Grows. HealthyHairGrows.com. And that's me sending people to a site to get more information on these products. But while I'm talking, you'll see some of the before and afters from these products. So I'll let you see that. HTTP. Follow me. www. I'm trying to do it so you can just click right on it. HealthyHairGrows.com. Okay, I think that's it. So if you click on that, let me know if it's working. You can go there. You'll see just a quick video, like a 2-minute, less than that, 2-minute video of me. But while I'm talking, you'll see some before and after pictures of some of the results that have been documented by the company, which is great. Okay. I just have, I got my fingernail testimonial. Yeah, yes, thanks for feeling our pain. All right. It's good. Keep them in. Keep my locks in. I ain't let these bad boys go for a while. Like I said, I'll wear updo for a minute before I do. But I can see myself coming out of them. All right. Whoever tried to call me back. I know you guys got questions. This needs to be an open-ended conversation. All right. What was I showing you? Okay. So we saw the beautiful. So what you want to do? This is a 28. This is the Hair Tox 28 bags, a 28-day supply. And once you're done with that, then you're done. And then you want to do that like when the seasons change, or 2 or 3 times a year, 3 or 4 times a year when the season change. Incorporate that again. Okay, so that, and this is it's not going to be a detox that's going to run you to the bathroom. It's a detox that works on the liver, the spleen, and the kidney. So it's more like for the blood, and that's good. So that's a good start. That's a jump start for you. And then this once a day in a cup of water, steep it for about 2 to 5 minutes, or to how you like it. And like I said, you can sweeten it. That's the prick tea. All right. The other inside growth. Now there might be a few more of these left. I don't think they are, but they used to be capsules. This is they've since changed, and I'll show you. Oops, I'll show you that. But they're capsules. I don't think they're capsules anymore, because the new bottle is smaller. See? And I'm going to open this up and see what they look like, because somebody said they were caplets. So we'll open this up. But this this is too small for me to even read. Oh my gosh. Let me see if I can do the peepers. All right, I'm going to have to put these. No, I can't read it. I was trying to read it through some peepers. So I'm going to open up a new bottle. And this is a 60 tablets, a 30-day supply, more internal focused nutrition. So we call this the natural minoxidil. Oh, these are big, y'all. So they're pills now. Tablets is what they are. These are tablets. Okay, so that's what they look like. I haven't taken those yet, so I'll keep those over there. Oh, actually, I'll take them now. Okay, let me see. Sorry, I'm late. Hi, everyone. Shannon from New Jersey. Not late, girlfriend. You just on time. You're supposed to be here. What else? So and those are called Vitagrow. So two a day with a meal. Okay, 2 a day with a meal. And then, did I go over everything? Yeah, I guess I did. This is my favorite. I like this one. Grow on the go. I take this before I go to the gym. I might, I mix this and stuff. I'll put this in my smoothies and all of that. If you have, and now if you can't take the vitamins, and if you have one of those blenders like a Blendtec or a Vitamix or a Ninja, just put the tablet right in there, and it'll pulverize it right in your shake. I don't know if you can see this, but it's pink, and that's this is a natural product. All these are nature-based products, and it's color pink with beetroot. All right, but it comes with a little scoop. You put that in 8 ounces of water, and you drink that once or twice a day if you want to. But I really like this. Some people just use this and get very, very good results. The Grow on the Go. So I use all of these, but I use this and the tea the most. Okay. Oh, and the vitamins. And I want to start June 1st using this on a regular basis. Like I've had this for 4 months, so I'm not using it, and I should be using it. That's how concerned I am. But I want to see if I get any results with that. That'll be great. All right. All righty. I'm gonna get ready to go, y'all. Y'all not saying nobody's calling me. Seems like I'm talking about myself. I need interaction. Let's see. What else? What else can I say? Exercising. Okay. All right. Let's talk about some of the other things that you can do besides the products, or some of the things that you can stop doing. But some of those things are obvious because it's things that I talk about all the time. And that would be exercise. That would be massaging your scalp. I didn't go over the Rolex, sir. All right, so yes, this is actually Flow is the only. It's got an ingredient or a combination of ingredients called StimUcap, and that's an ingredient that's very good for hair growth. And Flow is the only company that has it. Okay, this is somebody who tried to call me earlier. Hold on. Answer the phone first. Now put it on speaker. Good evening.
Hello, this is Edwina.
Who is it?
Edwina.
Hey, Edwina, how you doing? Thanks for calling back. You called me earlier?
Yeah, I did. I have a question.
Sure.
Getting off the topic. I have inflicted bumps on my locks, and I wonder does the Flow industry have any products that could, help, for bumps, on your locks that have been inflicted, not the process of growing traditional locks, but the, to help aid, smooth them down or getting rid of them up until, you get a certain length where you can cut.
Okay, when you say bumps, have knots been tied in the locks, or it's just, they're not smooth?
My locks are not smooth.
How long have you had them?
I'm a year. I was a year May 1.
And what
May 1, and I was a year May 1, and I started my locks on long hair, but I think I've inflicted a few of my locks.
Okay.
I'm fully locked. I am fully locked.
Okay, let me ask you a question real quick.
Okay.
All right. What kind of locks do you have? Are they sister locks or are they traditional?
They're traditional locks.
Okay, and how are you maintaining them? With a tool or are you palm rolling?
I'm palm rolling.
Who's doing the palm rolling?
My electrician. I go to her once a month, and she palm rolls it.
All right.
And she has said that, she said that I may have inflicted it by using the perm rods. I roll my hair almost every night because I like curls, and I've been doing it when I first kind of started, but I didn't know I was using that setting lotion. It's by a black company. I forgot the name of it. It's a good.
All right, who is this again? What's your name?
Huh?
What's your name again? I'm sorry.
Edwina.
Edwina, yes. It sounds like you just did too much stuff too quickly, and so you didn't allow your locks to form like they should have formed, because they go through a process of, after you twist them, they go through or palm roll them, they go through a process of contracting and shrinking. And if you continue to do styling and curling your locks when it's going through that process, it makes the locks uneven and appear bumpy looking. Okay, so that's what happened with you. And it's not going to be too much that you can do, girlfriend, because that's done. If you would have just left it alone and let her continue to do the palm rolling and the palm rolling on a regular basis without all that extra styling and manipulation of the locks is what allows the lock to grow very uniformly. And you didn't allow that to happen.
Well, it's not too. It's just grown. It's kind of uniformly, just a couple of them maybe.
Okay, and then it also may be your texture, and everybody don't have.
I do have a soft texture.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So yeah, it's going to be even more. So I mean, if you took can you see my locks now? If you take a good look at the locks, they kind of squeeze in, come out, squeeze in, come out, squeeze in, come out. So, but in all that, it's still uniform. So you said you've only had your locks for about a year.
Right.
Yeah, so I mean, they're still doing their thing. And the longer they get and the longer you have them, the more smooth they're going to appear down the road.
Okay, because they're not too smooth.
Yeah, then I think you're fine. I don't think you really have an issue. And it's not really a product that can take care of that anyway.
Okay. Yes, but I can cut them out too. As I get links, maybe cut 2 inches each year.
Yeah, I mean, because they're going to end up being, I mean, if you start taking better care of the hair and not do a whole lot of the other stuff.
I don't do a lot of styling. I basically just, I do roll every night with my perm rod.
You don't need to roll. Why are you rolling every night? That's too much. That's too much manipulation. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, but they look so bad. They go through the, I just think they look better with the.
Okay, I understand. Listen, I understand all that, but you can't have everything you want if you're doing some of these things that you're telling me you're doing. So if you want smoother locks, you need less manipulation with the locks.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Well, roll them once a week.
Well, are your curls holding? Are they staying in?
Because she don't use any products on my hair. She also perm rods in my hair. She puts a set in. But it doesn't last. It doesn't last. So,
how long does it last?
Maybe I can go about, say, 3 weeks. Maybe about 2 weeks. 2 weeks without. Maybe she tells me I can roll it.
Edwina, I'm going to leave you alone. You're doing too much to your hair. Okay? And your curls are staying in for 3 weeks. That's great. It's no reason for you to keep curling your hair every single night, especially locks.
No, after the 3 weeks, I might start curling a little more. But maybe that 2 weeks, I might curl maybe 4 or 5 of them. And then, in the 3rd week, I might start, wanting to curl my whole head.
Edwina.
I know.
All right, yeah. So you're going to do what you want to do. You're asking me. I'm giving you some advice. Okay. All right. So this is all I'm going to say.
Okay.
I kind of feel that you're manipulating your locks too much. Okay. There's no way that you should be curling them every single night. Are you curling them on perm rods?
Yes.
Yeah. So, I mean, you can do that, and you only had your locks for a year, so you're not even letting them do what they're supposed to do. Okay. So, to you, they don't look like they look when they're curled. I think you like the way they look when they're real curly all over. Yeah. But if you continue with all that manipulation, you're going to have some issues down the road. That's all I'm trying to share with you. Okay, so just
like what?
Huh?
Issues like what? Issues like what?
It could be a lot of things depending on how tight you're curling them. You say you're not really using any products. Dryness can come into play. Just a lot of manipulation. When you have a lot of manipulation, it leads to breakage. It leads to breakage down the road. Okay.
Okay.
All right, sweetheart.
Okay. Thank you for the advice.
Oh, you're welcome. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right, Edwina, girlfriend. I don't think you're gonna take too much of my advice, but there it was. And Edwina, somebody's saying you don't need to roll your hair every night. Less manipulation will help. So Edwina's gonna do what she wants to do, and that's fine. Does hair coloring cause thinning of locks? That's Shannon. Shannon, that's a very good question. I believe hair coloring can cause some thinning down the road, but a lot of things, other things, may come into play with that. The type of brand, how often you're coloring, and things like that. All right, let me answer that. Answer and then speaker. I think I got it.
That's a very good question.
Hey, who's this? Yeah, but you got to turn down your computer.
Okay.
Hi, who's this? Evangeline?
Yeah.
How you doing, sweetheart? What's your question?
Okay. I want to hear about, I think the last webinar you had, you talked about seam lock. You talked about knotting the lock at the base in order to save that. Could you talk a little bit more about exactly how you do that?
No, I don't think I ever said knotting at the base. If you have a weak area along the length of your lock where the hair has straightened out, it's not condensed, and it's not meshed together. They're like long strands in between the locks that looks like they might get ready to break off.
Yeah.
Then you can knot that area, put a light knot in it, and kind of squeeze it to save the lock. You don't want to do it at the base. So say, like for me, if I'm thinning at the base, I'm not going to put a knot there.
Okay.
Okay, it's somewhere along the length of the lock, not at the base. So no, I wouldn't put any locks near the base.
Okay.
Okay, are you experiencing thinning?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, for how long?
I just really noticed in the past maybe 5-6 months, maybe.
Yeah.
But I'm sure they have been saying before, but not since they are now when the locks are like hanging. And it might be that the hair is growing a little faster, and my trips to my loctician have been more sparse because my loctician changed her schedule. And I was I was looking for another loctician. I couldn't find one. Because my old loctician and her schedule got a little crazy.
Yeah. So how often are you going in between visits? Well, I mean, how many weeks?
Well, I need to go now. I think every 6 weeks, but before I would go like every 2 months or 2.5 months. It was fine.
Yeah, that's kind of a long time, though. That's kind of a long time. Mm-hmm. And then if you're going that long and your hair is thinning, then hair is not being incorporated back into the lock.
Right.
And then that's too much hanging on that loose hair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I agree with you. I think your appointments need to be a little closer together.
Okay.
Yeah, to pull all that hair in, because once you do that, you're strengthening the hair at the base, and it allows for less stress. Less stress, because it's going to be more stress if the strands are loose.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, I like what you're doing.
Well, thank you. I appreciate you being on here and calling in. It takes a lot of guts to call in. I understand that. Do you have any other questions? Where are you experiencing your thinning?
Also the crown and on the sides, it got really crazy.
Yeah.
I noticed that my doctor gave me some biotin, and that has helped.
Okay.
It helps my nails as well, but I'm going to use the Flow product.
Mm-hmm. Give them a try, because I just see too many people getting really positive results. Okay. So and if you want to talk about that, make sure you just contact me through email, through the voicemail message that I got on videoloctician.com, and I can help you out a little further with that.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll talk to you soon.
All right, sweetheart. Thanks for calling in.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, let me show you this Grow Elixir, and we're going to get ready to go. I got like 6 more minutes. Let me get the new bottle. Hold on. hate walking away from the camera. All right, this is what the new bottle looks like, but I have these left. And this is what I got 4 months ago, which I have been using very, very sparingly. So it's not an oil. It's more like a serum. Let me put this up. It's more like a serum. And it says 15 drops on the scalp or on the thinning area. But I'm going to say 1 to 2 drops. Okay, first of all, I didn't give you any prices. This bad boy is $50, all right? But there's a way that you can get it cheaper. We'll talk about that later if you call me. But I'm going to show you, it has very good spreadability. Very good. See, so the back of my hand is my scalp. So that's all I would use for this area, okay? And you massage it in. Massage it in. Some people experience a little bit tingling in it. But a lot of people have been getting very, very good results. Guys are using this in the bald spots in their beard, the bald spot in their on the top of their head. One guy had been using this for a couple of months because he wanted to grow his hair back for a wedding, and I heard that he grew hair and had hair on his wedding day on the top of this bald spot. So I'll try to find that and put it on the website somewhere. I would like to know that. And share that with you guys. And there was also a little girl who had a bout with cancer, and then during her healing, the doctor said that her hair would not grow don't expect that she lost all her hair, and don't expect any significant hair growth until 9 months. Her mother started giving her the grow on the go, and just a couple of months later, she has a head full of hair. I'm going to share those with you maybe next time, or put those up on the site. It's just it's just a really good story. Annika, I didn't like tying the knots in my locks. It looks like just what it is, knots. I have wrapped my thinning locks with yarn that matches my hair color. It has worked really well. I can no longer tell which locks I've wrapped. I would recommend the 100% wool yarn. I have used 100% acrylic. I would recommend the wool yarn too, Annika. But thanks for that. So I forget who that was. I forget. But thanks for sharing that. All right, wonderful. Now, has anybody, are there products now that you're currently using that you're feeling that you're getting success with? I mean, because a lot of information is never enough information when it comes to thinning hair. Any products that you guys are currently using? Now, I know during a survey, more than half of you guys said, yes, you are taking some type of supplement for your hair. Can you share that? Can you just write it in the chat or give me a call? Can you recommend a product with covering sparse grays? Sparse grays like I have? Who was asking me this? Oh, I guess, hold on. I got some comments from, here's Ethel in New Orleans. I think this was for my last caller, Edwina. Yes, you're skipping all the phases of the locks. Yeah, I agree with you. Can you recommend a product with covering sparse grays? Not really, because the grays are going to be sparse. Some people use, not really, but I'm going to say this. If you have sparse grays, keep connected with me about the flow. I've heard from the horse's mouth, and that's the CEO, Malika Murphy, who says they have a product that works incredibly well for gray hair and is backed by science. Those are her words. So that will be coming out within the next few months. And I'll share that with you. All right, here, Shannon, I have had success with using black Jamaican castor oil for my edges. And I've heard that. I actually have some in my cabinet back there, but that stuff is really, really thick and sticky. All right, but if it works for you, that's great. So that's another one. Another one else, somebody else is saying Jamaican black. Cheryl says the gray comes right back. From what? What were you using where the gray comes back? I mean, because yeah, the gray is growing out of your hair, but this is another internal product with Flow. It's another internal product that's going to be working from the inside out, so you won't be growing that gray hair. So we'll see. I'll keep you informed with that. What else? It's 10 o'clock, y'all. I wanted to read with this client that I showed the first time what she was using in her locks. Let's see if I can pull that up real quick. Oh, here it is. All right. She says, I take biotin and I use Jeraki, Jeraki Naturals Hair Growth Tonic and chili seed oil. Also have used emu oil. Emu oil is good as well. I have some of that here. Jamaican black castor oil. And that's been like an old standby. The black Jamaican castor oil for years now, along with other oils. So she's just using a series of oils. My hair grows but can't get the fullness. I've always had fine hair, and I resolved it to being hereditary. So she's kind of like me. But if there is something to help, I'm all ears. Thanks, Phyllis, for all you do. Love you. Love you, girl. Love you right back. Mwah. All right. Answer and then speaker. Good evening, Locks Calls. Hey, who's this?
This is Shannon from New Jersey.
Hey, Shannon.
Hi. I just want to call about the Jamaican black castor oil.
Okay, you got a testimonial?
Yes. So what I do with the oil, because it's very thick, I like to mix it with other oils that I know are, okay to use on my scalp that I don't have any issues with.
Right.
So I mix it with these other oils, and that helps it to make it more, to thin it out a little bit.
Okay.
And make it easier to use.
Okay, got you.
And so what I've been doing, I've been putting that on my scalp, like on my edges, like I said, and just after I wash my hair, I'll put some on my scalp. But I don't put it in my hair, just on my scalp.
Right. So that's what I tell people if they're using that. Please try to concentrate it just right on your scalp because it's really too thick and sticky for the locks.
Right.
And it's going to attract a lot of dirt and things like that.
Yeah.
Now, how much are you using? Do you know?
I put it in one of those bottles that have that nozzle that you can, the very thin nozzle.
Okay, yeah.
And I'll just go in between my locks and I massage it in. So I'm not exactly sure how much.
How often?
But, once a week.
Oh, okay. So you're not using like every day. Okay.
No.
All right, very good. And so that has helped. How has it helped you?
Well, I've started a lot of locks around my edges. There's baby fuzz or baby hair, whatever you want to call it, around the front.
Okay.
In my edges and in my kitchen.
Okay.
And I started locks within the past 2 years in areas that were kind of I guess thin or just there weren't locks there before I started locking them.
Okay.
Other locks.
So it's been all topical stuff for you. You haven't been taking anything internally?
No.
Okay. And so you're getting great results.
I'm drinking more water, any more, healthier. But that's what I've been doing anyway to maintain, to get a healthier weight.
Okay,
but,
good.
I haven't been taking any supplements.
Okay. All right. Well, if that's working for you, that's fine. Do you have thinning like I have thinning? You sound younger, so I don't think you do.
Well, like I said, I came in late, so I don't know how you're thinning.
Oh, you didn't see my hair? I'm gonna put it back up there for you.
You didn't in the email?
Huh?
What's in the email?
No, I'm gonna put it back up here. I'll let you guys see it one more time. Y'all can sleep on it. Hold on, let me see offers. Let me see. Phyllis's crown.
Yeah. But my edges, I know. When I was younger, I had some extensions. I used to go to the African women.
How old are you, Shannon?
I'm 31.
Okay, yeah, he's still young though. He's still young.
Oh, so are you? You're very young.
Listen, so do you see my picture up there?
Yes, I do. I see it.
Yeah. So was your hair like that?
In my front, on my edges, yeah.
Okay.
Not in the middle, but on my edges.
All right. And you have locks. What kind of locks do you have?
Sister locks.
Yeah, sister locks. All right, girlfriend. Send me some pictures of your beautiful sister locks.
Okay. All right.
All right, girlfriend. Thanks for calling. Do you have any other questions for me?
Well, I have a question about the hair color.
Okay, go ahead. Ask your question.
Because a couple of weeks ago, shop in Philly called Duafe.
Okay, I'm familiar with Duafe.
Yeah, so I went to, I don't want to put anybody out there, but I went to the owner.
Yes.
And, I said I would like to lighten my locks a little bit, and nothing drastic like blonde, but just like maybe a brown.
Okay.
Hair is black. And so she told me that, since the locks are too thin to do coloring and your hair could break off. And, that really, concerned me, and I just didn't do it. I just had her style my hair. So, but since then, I've seen other women who have sister locks who have bright red hair.
All right, let me share it, because you didn't, so you apparently didn't watch it, because the last broadcast I did, I think last month in April, we talked about the coloring. Did you see that one?
No, I didn't.
All right, go check that out. That's going to answer a lot of questions for you.
Okay.
Okay. And if somebody, especially if somebody, Duafe's specialty is color. She does a lot of color. And if she's telling you that, yeah, you can color sister locks, but you have to do them. It has to be a more gentler process with gentler products. Okay.
Okay.
So it's probably a good thing that you didn't get them done. But try to watch that one, and it's going to answer a lot of questions that you're going to have about the coloring. Okay, because there's the whole coloring process is damaging to the hair. Okay, because it's a chemical process. But you can have the healthiest locks possible if you do certain things, if you do things the right way, and you're not using a product line that's very harsh on the hair. You may not get the color richness or the lighter colors and the brighter colors that you want. But there was a girl who called, and we talked to her, Tabitha. She has beautiful snowy blonde locks, and they're gorgeous. They're on her sister locks. I started her sister locks, but didn't realize that when we were talking initially. And she's just been using some of the things that I've been talking about over the years on taking care and keeping your locks healthy, and her locks are gorgeous. All right, so go watch that one first before you decide on coloring your hair. Okay? All right, girlfriend, thanks for calling in.
Okay.
All right, bye-bye.
All right, thanks. Bye.
All right, I think I saw on here, and I'm gonna get ready to go because my eye is really bothering me now. Where do you order that product from? What product are you talking about, Beverly? You didn't take your picture down, Phyllis. I think that you can go up there and take it down, but let me go back over there, take it down. Remove the offer. There we go. Thanks. It's down. It should be. Edwina says, can someone recommend how I can wear my hair while going through the phases? I only like the curl styles. What about lock petals or a wig? Oh, Edwina, you are killing me, girlfriend. Oh, somebody help Edwina out. Y'all know how I feel about all that extra styling. You can put on the wig, Edwina. Okay. Teresa, what are you saying wow about? Was it my hair? You didn't take your picture. Okay. All right. I think I am done. Drink a little bit of my pretty. Bottom line, guys, is I really like the product, and I've waited for months to really share them and to share them with my client. I haven't really shared them with my client base yet, but now I'm ready to do that. I wholeheartedly endorse the product line. I like the message that the CEO has regarding, growing healthy hair from the inside out. We do all this external stuff to make it appear that our hair is healthy, and that may not be the case. So I'm trying to go for now the healthiest hair possible. And if some of these products will allow my hair to grow in a little thicker up here, I will be a customer for life. All right. Okay, no, the product that stops the hair from graying is not available yet. That's going to be part of the line, I guess within the next few months. But the newest product, they're launching in Delaware, actually, which is where I live, and I'll be help hosting that launch here in Delaware. They have a milkshake, and we talk about it. So I'm not sure if it's a protein shake or just a shake with a lot of these products in there, but it's probably going to be some type of protein shake, and I'm really excited about that. Too much styling only weakens the locks. Thank you. Shannon, you said that very, very well. So Edwina to me seems like you're a person that likes a lot of change with your hair, a lot of styling options. But if you could just refrain from that your first year or two with the locks, your locks will love you better and look better and be better looking locks in the long run. Okay. All right. Not too much that rolling every day or every night is way too much, sweetie. All right. Patricia Edwin. Here's another one from Patricia Edwina. I do either a light twist or braids that are not too tight. It gives me some extra body for my locks. Yeah. And anytime you twist and you're braiding your hair, it shouldn't be a tight twist or a tight braid. Okay. First of all, it's going to take longer for it to dry. And then you have to really kind of manipulate it more to even get it apart so that you can wear the style. So everything is going to be very light and easy. All right. All right. If there's no more questions, I'm going to go ahead and end it. And if you guys need to call me like all this week, if you want to call me about this, because I'm going to be putting some things, I'm like, I want to get the word out about these products. So I'm doing a lot of things for that. This week, I'm going in, I'm talking to salons and things like that. There's also, of course, like the Little Rose Flexi Clips and like some of the other things I've shared with you in the past, there's an opportunity piece to this as well. So if you're looking to make some extra money or start a business with that, call me up and we can discuss how all this fits in with what you want to do. But I think it's just a really great message, and it's a way that I can spread my message of healthy hair to even more people, not people with locks. I'm in a very, very small, tiny niche. There's a hair niche, then there's the black hair care niche, and then there's the natural hair niche, and then within that there's locks, and then sister locks. So I'm in the smallest of the smallest niche, and I tend to do pretty okay. So I'm able to share my message with more people with these products, and I'm really looking forward to that because we don't really take care of our hair from the inside out, and this is going to help all the way around. Please, no wig. I'm going to do a broadcast on that. I did it several years ago. It's been a while now, maybe like 7 years ago, where I did a broadcast, and I think that was my most well-attended broadcast. It was that and when I cut off my hair live, where I actually, somebody, feel better, Nate. I actually had somebody who called in, and she was growing her locks, traditional locks out, or no, we were sister locks, and she was hiding them under a wig, and her boyfriend didn't even know. So we had a very good conversation about that. I'll see if I can try to find that. That'll be a good one just to kind of play. All right, guys. So you guys have a great night. 302-836-3550. If you want to call me tonight, I'm going to be up late. I got stuff to do, and all throughout the week. Oh, I forgot to tell you. And I'll do giveaways next broadcast. I have a sale on the site. What's on sale? A couple of bucks off of the Ultimate Mist. $5 off of the Ooh just for 2 days. Today and tomorrow only. $5 off. After that's going to be $3 off. African Black Soap, awesome complexion bar. You'll notice a difference. And I said, if you don't, and I think I said, if you don't like the results that you get with this, give me a call and I'll send you out another shampoo bar. Okay. This is really, really good. And it's also free shipping. So free shipping, and also the accessories, the earrings, the lock jewelry, all that has been reduced by a few bucks. So just about everything is on sale. And there's free shipping, and the Ooh oil for another day, another 24 hours or so, $5 off. That's a lot, y'all. $5 off, and then after that it'll be $3. So that's it. Thanks for calling in. Thanks for joining me. And depending on, because I did get a lot of response to that when you guys registered, there were you answered the survey, so I know what your concerns are. If you have any specific questions, call me up because I feel like talking. Or, shoot me an email or leave me a voicemail on videoloctician.com. All right, enjoy the rest of your holiday weekend. And I'm looking forward to the next broadcast. Don't know when that's going to be, though. You guys take care.